Okay, welcome back. I hope you're on the same journey with me. And today I'd like to showcase how to use Ansible. As I mentioned in the first episode, the Ansible has two modes to run. The first one is ad hoc, like a command line. And the second one is playbook. Of course, in the later episodes, I will show both of them. And let's begin. So how to use it? Ansible, and which is very simple. We can use the help function or option to see the helps. And the different options to use like versions, we have already seen that. But I think the most important option should be this one, the M, module name. We need to specify the module name to run. You know, the module name is some kind of functions can run specific task like transfer file, like update package, something like that. And another important option at this point is the inventory. Just I explained in the first episode, inventory is very important component inside the Ansible. We need to specify the inventory. Of course, if you didn't, the Ansible will try to use the default one. And where is the default inventory located? Is here. It is the Ansible and the host file. This one we can cut this inventory. I mean the default one. But at this moment, empty, except there are a lot of comments. And so the first module I'd like to showcase is a ping. We can get the help of the ping module by Ansible doc. And I think in the future we need to use the Ansible doc command very often if you don't know how to use a specific module. Let's hit enter. Of course, for the ping module, this module itself is very simple. I just want you to know that the Ansible doc is important command for our daily running with Ansible, okay? And how to use it? We need to specify the manage node, for example, like host name or IP address. And I have already booted up the manage node. This one. And we can get the IP address information by running ifconfigure. And the IP address is 200. And then we can go back to our control node. And we need to specify the option of M. And the module name is ping. But the warning. There is a warning, provided host list is empty. Any local host is available. I just told you, Ansible, if we want Ansible to run, we need to have inventory first. But right now we didn't configure inventory yet. And so it gives us the warning. And then we can edit this inventory. This is the default one. And we can put the IP address of or host name. This case, to be easy, I like to use the IP address of the manage node. And write and quit. And this time we can run the command again, and we need to specify the IP address of the manage node. And the module name is ping. But again, the result is highlighted in red, and the changed forced unreachable. It means that we fail to execute this command, and the message or the reason is that we fail to connect to the host via SSH permission, because Ansible by default will use the public key to make SSH collection. And if you want to use the password instead, we need to specify the option of K. And this time, we can supply the password of the managed node. Now, as you can see, the status is a success, and the changed is false because we didn't change anything on the managed node. And I think this is just for demonstration purpose. In the real scenario, we cannot supply the password for thousands or hundreds of managed nodes or servers. We need to use the public key to make a collection instead. So how to do it? We need to transfer the public key of my control node to the managed node. And the command I'd like to using is SSH-copy, and we need to specify the username and the IP address of the managed node. Let's hit enter, and this time we still need to supply the password of the managed node. Okay, as you can see, our public key has been added onto the managed node, and then this time we can run the command again. But we do not need to use the K option, because this time we will use the public key to communicate with managed node over SSH. As you can see, we did. It does work. And so far, we use the default inventory under the etc and Ansible host file. But in the real work, we need to create our own host file or inventory. And how to do it? We can set up or create the directory like Ansible work, and we can navigate into this directory, and we can create the host file. Of course, you can name it whatever you wish, but for me, I suggest you use this file name host, and we can put the IP address or host name into this file. And in the future, if we have many managed nodes to be managed, we need to group or make several groups. For example, like a web server group, like a database server group, something like that. But for now, I just put the IP address of a single managed node. Yeah, and write and quit. Okay, and now this time I need to use our own inventory to execute Ansible, and we need to use the option of I, and also we can specify the all as our argument. Of course, in the future, we can select specific nodes or group to execute specific module. But this time, I can just put all as our argument. And then the option is M. The module name is ping. And now, let's hit enter. Oh, sorry. Ansible I host file and all. Okay, as you can see, we still get the same result of success. Okay, so I think that's all I'd like to showcase about Ansible, how to create your own inventory and how to run very simple module ping. But I think you can get the key points for the Ansible already. And see you in the next one. Bye.